Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't posted videos on the Life Brian channel in a while, but I'm gonna be making my return to Life Brian, and I'm gonna be doing lots of videos. I have so many cool ideas I want to do, and yeah, welcome to the first episode of Ask Bryan, and let's get into the questions. So the first question comes from Elena, and they ask, how long have you been doing YouTube for? What was it like making videos at first? So I've been doing YouTube for I think for the past 4 years, and the first time I started making videos was kind of difficult. I had a MacBook Pro and I used ScreenFlow to record stuff on there, and it was kind of hard. The editing software wasn't really that good for me to use, but then when I got my custom computer built, that all changed that. The next question comes from Marlena, and they ask, will you be doing another Omegle? I want to do another Omegle thing with you guys, but I think I'll do that when I hit 30k subscribers on my other channel, which is the Famous Films. If you guys don't know what that is, link is going to be in the description below if you want to check out that channel. It is a gaming channel, by the way. But yeah, once I hit like 30k subscribers, I think I'll do one. The next question comes from Jordan. They ask, why did you make a gaming channel? Well, I made a gaming channel because I love to play video games, and that's pretty much what inspired me. I used to watch a lot of gaming commentators, and I was like, wow, I really want to do this. Like, I really want to try it out and do YouTube and have fun with it. And yeah, I mean, I love video games, and there's the end of that, honestly. The next question comes from Luby, and they ask, what's your favorite animal, and do you like Nutella? Recently, I've finally gotten my favorite animal. I've never had a favorite animal, but once I saw like the cutest little red panda, they're the most adorable thing I've ever seen. So red panda definitely has to be one of my favorite animals. And then, do I like Nutella? I love Nutella. The next question comes from Squishy Yeti, and they ask, how did you meet D-Field? I met Mark through another friend. Well, technically that friend added me to a Skype group called Cream, and then he was in that group called Cream, and then later on I just became friends with them, and then I'm in a group called Cream, and I'm a lot of people in there, and that's basically how I met Mark. And I think the first time I actually met Mark was at PAX. No, that's a lie. It was at Arcadia Con, which was last year, and it was really fun meeting him, and he's such a cool guy, and I'm glad I can call him a friend. The next question is from Jeff, and they ask, what do you consider, will you ever consider recording with a fan? Now, I get this question a lot. I don't really, it's kind of weird how I could record with a fan. I don't know how I could. Sometimes it could be really hectic because you don't know how I don't know how to really explain it. That's why I do my live streams, and I go on like TeamSpeak, whatever the server is on, and I go on there and I talk to you guys and I interact. That's basically me recording but not recording. It's just live streaming with you guys and live. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm not sure if it does. The next question comes from Blaze, and they ask, what advice can you give anyone going through tough times? Some advice I can give you is try to look at the future. Try to look like, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not always gonna be like that. Look forward to the future, and just stay positive, stay happy, smile, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the easiest advice I can really get, is to get through tough times. The next question comes from Xavier, and they ask, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear, honestly, is spiders, snakes, the general, depending on the bug, honestly. But I'm not really a fan of spiders or snakes. Nope. The next question comes from Thomas, and they ask, how did you come up with your name, The Famous Films? So I came up with my name, The Famous Films. I used to wear a clothing brand called Famous Stars and Stripes. It still exists, I just don't wear it anymore. It was kind of my medical scene thingy thing. That was the thing to wear at the moment, and that's what I like to wear. So I wore that, and then later on when I made my Xbox account, I was like, what could I make my account name? I was like, I like wearing famous brand clothing, the Famous Stars and Stripes brand clothing. So I was like, oh, I should do the famous and then my name, Famous Brian. So that was basically my first gamer tag, came from Famous Brian, and then Brian is Famous, and then I switched it to The Famous Films later on when I made my gaming channel. Then this question comes from Bradley, and they ask, how long have you been playing Minecraft? I've been playing Minecraft since the wolf update. Since they added wolves into Minecraft, that's when I started playing. I think it was like 1.2 or 2. I don't really remember what point it was. But it was definitely when, I do recall, it was when they added the wolves. to Minecraft. The next question comes from Angie, and they ask, what do you like to do on your free time when you're not recording? I'm on my computer playing, right now, like, I've been playing a lot of GTA recently on the computer since it just came out for PC. I'll be watching Netflix. Like yesterday I went to go hang out with Natalie in Vegas. We went out into town, went clubbing, dancing. And that's basically it. Just, you know, it's really random. It has to be on its moment for me. Basically what I do with stuff at the moment. The next question comes from Ryan, and they ask, how was the club? The club I went to yesterday with Natalie, it was interesting. It's my first club, of course, so it was, you know, it's still fun. I just felt it was kind of like an older person, really crowded, and the music was not really, it was, you know, just really mainstream music. So I definitely have to go to a club that has, like, you know, an artist, a DJ playing, like Corella, you know, any famous DJ in general playing, and then, you know, just dancing and all that shenanigans. And the next question comes from Tiabinar Crystal, and they ask, would you rather be a shark or a lion? Now, it would be really cool to be both. It would be cool to be a shark because you can explore the sea, you can go to different environments, you can go, like, you know, across the world. Well, at an extent, I think. Yeah, not really, well, yeah, it would probably be an extent. As a lion, it'd be cool because, I mean, you can roam anywhere pretty much if you want on Earth. You can relax all day, sleep if you want. I think that's a good life as a lion. Alright, and that's all the questions we have for Ask Bryan. If you guys want to ask me a question for another episode later on, just do hashtag Ask Bryan, or when I ask out on my Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, link in the description. It's at TheFamousFilms on Twitter. So when I asked for you guys to ask me questions, that's probably like the best time to ask me a question, and I probably will get it soon on here on my phone. I'll be like, oh, questions, yeah. But if you guys did enjoy this Ask Bryan episode, leave a like on the video and comment down below of what was your favorite question about this episode from what I was asked. But with that said, I'll see you guys on another Life Bryan video. Later, guys.